Yeah, we're getting close to Fort Myers Beach. We're coming onto it now. We're getting into the docks and the boats and all that. And it looks like it's come back fairly well. I mean, as good as can be. Good as can be. Still a lot of damage. I mean, there's still a lot of damage. You can see in a lot of different places. It's still broken up. There's a building that's tore down. All this was underwater. This was all under 20 foot of water. It's crazy. All the trailers, people living in trailers still. Can't really see much that way. Margaritaville off to the left. From what I understand, Margaritaville's saved this little island. Getting ready to put the lights back in. I'm just going to keep it on this side of the car this way, and then when I come back I'll bring it on the other side. People are here going to vacation. It's going to take years before this thing's back. Although they've done a good job of bringing it back. It's been almost 2 years now. This is August 30th, or no, 28th. And September 21st, I think, or 2nd, it'll be 2 years. And it takes a long time for places like this to come back after hurricanes once they're devastated. This water was 20 feet deep through here. That's where the old tattoo place was, right there. Got a sheriff sitting there. More places boarded up still. This street's a lot narrower than it used to be, I believe. I thought it was like 4 lanes, but I could be wrong. It's been a while since I've been down here. All the property's just gone, just washed away. Estero Beach Club on the right. A lot of people's houses have come back though. Look at this. I mean, there's some of them are really in good shape because they really put a lot of work into them. The ones on stilts had a big advantage because the ones on stilts are generally a floor high, which are 20 feet. So they probably didn't get much into the house. Still suffered a lot of wind damage and things. Lots. There's building is totally destroyed still. Coastal Realty. All of these. Seems like the south end of the island here was the worst hit. I don't know why. Probably it's not because it's on the right side of the storm, more so. Yeah, that house there was, we'll see it on the way back, is totally whipped. Totally destroyed. Still not good. See that one? I don't know whether they're raising that up or had raised it up or was raised up or they're just now doing it. I don't know. They would be smart if they would raise them up. I know that there are a lot of people are living in them while they're fixing them. There's some for sale. I can only imagine some of these lots are going, some of these beachfront lots are going for millions of dollars. I mean, just because it's on the beach and they're empty. They're cleared. Crazy. It's crazy. I don't know how well they're selling. We just had another storm come through about a month ago, and there was another 4 or 5 feet of water through here. If we're going to keep getting storms like that, people aren't going to want to buy, or they're going to put them up on higher stilts or something. But people will live here as long as they can afford to pay for the insurance. Somebody lives campers for sale. More stilt houses. Smart. Very smart. Street's widened up a little bit down here, but it's got a bike lane. It's not 2-lane cars. It's a car lane and a bike lane. There's a house that looks like it's been built brand new. I'm not sure about that one, but some of them look really well because they put a lot of time and money into them. Some of them not so much. Crazy, huh? We're in the south end of Fort Myers Beach now. There's Ocean Harbor. We're getting close to Lover's Keys down here. That's when you'll get out of the buildings pretty much, and it's like a state park. But yep, still rebuilding. Some areas are just barren, others have been rebuilt, like that one right there. That looks like it was built brand new. And I wouldn't be surprised if some of them were just totally built brand new on these empty lots, because a lot of people rushed in afterwards and bought up these lots because people said, I'm not going to go through this again, and moved and decided to sell. And the people from up north just come in and scarfed them up. For little or no money in some cases. And you couldn't find a house even to rent hardly for a while. People were coming in, renting, scouting out the places to see which ones to buy. It's still hard to rent. Rent is still expensive. Average three or 4 bedroom house is $2,500 a month. Which Used to be about 18. It was really bad when right after the storm moved in, because right after the storm left, in other words. It was really bad after the storm passed, because all those insurance adjusters came in. They were renting houses to 5 or 6 insurance adjusters for $10,000 and $15,000 for a group of them, and they were taking up all the empty houses, all of the rentals and stuff. So it was crazy. I mean, you couldn't find a place, and all these people were displaced. All these people had no place to go. A lot of them just left the state, went back up north to their families or whatever. A lot of them stuck it out. A lot of them moved into the north end of Cape Coral, North Fort Myers, places like that, where they were getting away from the water. That's what I did. I lived in the southeast portion of Cape Coral, and I had a foot of water in the house. And the house was intact with wind, but when you get a foot of water in the house, it pretty much ruins everything. Mold, all this kind of stuff. So it was a rental. I rented. I moved. I offered to buy the place. The lady wanted a lot more. She wanted book value for it. She wanted what she wanted before the hurricane ruined it. So we moved, and it's still sitting empty, which is a shame. It was really a nice house. But somebody will buy it. Somebody will probably tear it down because it's full of mold now. Let's see. There's some condos that have been rebuilt. There's a store that's been rebuilt. I have not come across one stoplight or stop sign, which is good. There's more buildings in the back there where you can see the roof that was damaged still. A lot of these places have not opened back up. Some of them have, but not many. I'm going to go down here a ways and turn around. I'll probably go down and turn around at Lover's Key and come back. So you can see the other side on the way out. We're getting some clouds right now, so it's not as bright as what it was. And I'm shooting through my car window just to avoid the noise, the wind noise. But my windows are not that tinted, so it should be fine. Anyway, it's Tropical Sands Resort. I think that's Jody's. Yep. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure it is. It looks like it really did a good job on that one. So now we're getting out to away from the resorts mostly. There's still condos on the right on the beach, but there's more private houses out through here when you almost get off the island. And come around, dude. And these are still in various stages of repair and disrepair and all that kind of stuff. Again, this was still 20 feet deep of water through here. I don't think they've ever seen that through here as long as I've been here, and I've been here almost 30 years. It's never been that bad through here. That's a fairly new house, but it looks empty. That's a new one. Now we're getting to the end of the island. We're getting close to... Looks like they're doing some work up here. I'll turn this around this way. They're doing some work on the bridge. They've got a stop sign. They're working on the bridges still.